Comparatives Simplified. Mastering English Grammar. Hello everyone. Welcome back to our English Grammar Fundamentals series. Today, we are going to focus on a very interesting part of English sentence structure, the comparative form. Understanding and using the comparative form correctly can drastically improve your fluency in English. So let's jump right in. The comparative form is an essential aspect of English grammar used to compare two things. Typically, we modify or change adjectives and adverbs to show a higher or lower degree of something between two entities. When we talk about adjectives, the comparative form is usually created by adding "er" to the end of the adjective if it's a short word, like tall becomes taller. For longer adjectives, we use the word more before the adjective, like beautiful becomes more beautiful. When it comes to adverbs, if the adverb is formed from an adjective by adding "ly," we use more to create the comparative form. For example, quickly becomes more quickly. While the general rule for forming comparatives is adding "er" or using more, there are exceptions. One exception is adjectives that end in "y." For these, we usually change the "y" to "yer." For example, happy becomes happier. But what about irregular forms? Well, some adjectives and adverbs don't follow any pattern. We just have to memorize them. For instance, good becomes better, and bad becomes worse. Remember, we usually use the word "then" after the comparative form when making a comparison. Here are a few examples. John is taller than Mary. She runs more quickly than I do. This book is better than the last one I read. And there you have it. You've just learned the basics of comparative forms in English grammar. The key to mastering comparatives is practice. Try making some sentences using what you've learned today. We hope this video has been helpful. Stay tuned for our next lesson where we'll explore the superlative form. Until then, keep practicing and happy learning.